Welcome to Waste Some Time with Maggie. Right, I've come on to make some of these faux window pockets. I saw Kathy from Kathy's Garden doing them and I thought, oh, they're cool. I like those. So this is my example. So I'm going to put that aside. And I've done some prep work. Please excuse my nasaliness. Right, I have done some prep. So all it is a book page, folded each end, fold to the length you want it, and the little turnover, and that is it. This one I've already trimmed off, and trimmed off my window from a used envelope. Now let me see, that might just have to go down a little bit more. Let's see. Let me see. Is it going to fit in there? Oh yes, if we go right to the bottom it'll be fine. Okay, well first off, we'll put that aside and we're going to do a little bit of stamping around my envelope, my window, and I have got, what is this, broken china. Now, just stamp it off so that I can just get a light bit. Yeah, go along there, maybe a bit higher. If you do get it on the acetate, you can just wipe it off. That looks okay, I think. Right, now let's go this way, I think. Just get it. Yeah. Let's see if I can turn my block over, go to the other side and do this. I've had a busy few days, frustrating days I must add. I applied for a funeral grant just to help with that excess. Forgot to take that off, never mind. To help with the excess that the insurance, funeral insurance didn't cover. And I went in there, handed on all my paperwork, had a phone call from them saying no, they needed a printout from my bank accounts to prove I didn't have any money. That wasn't hard to prove. Right, that's going to go there, like that, move up so I'm in green. And first of all, I think we're going to glue these. And for them, so I went in with all the paperwork they asked for to find out, oh no, there was no record on my file that I'd even applied. So where all my paperwork went, I have no idea. And of course it was a rigmarole just to get the printouts from the bank, because they don't open every day of the week here. They only open like, just make that a little bit shorter, a little bit evener. That's better. They only open 3 days a week, so, and I had to go in and order the statements. I thought you could just go in and they'd print them off, but no, you had to order them and go back the next day. So I did all that, and then they lost my paperwork, so I had to come home and recopy all my paperwork, fill out the application again. Oh, so frustrating. Right. Now, am I going to use, I think I might use glue stick. Be very careful that I don't rip my napkin. I have so many napkins, I just got to start using them. Right, move that out of the way. Bring back our little birds, and I did rip it. I can see I ripped it. Now put this down nearer the bottom. Just trying to get it reasonably straight. Come on, up you come. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Right, let me put this down this end, about there. Right, gently off my fingers. Hopefully, no, did not do it straight, because it's not quite straight. Right, let me see. Yeah, so had a very frustrating couple of days, and I'm waiting for a gardener to come and give me a quote for winds, and she's been promising it for days, but she did text me and say she was sorry that she had to go to Waikato to pick up her husband who'd had surgery. So that was okay. So I was expecting it last night, but no, so I guess I won't be putting any of my paperwork until next week. And I think I have like 14 days. Right, now you put our little faux window over the top like that. Oh, it's so cool. Right, bring back my bit of excuse my voice. Right. Just glue this around. Right, lift it up. Nails are breaking left, right and centre. Excuse me. Right, you're going to go there. Like, bring you down a bit. I don't want it out there. Just a little bit more. Just got to cover the bit of napkin underneath it. Well, that one there will be all right, I think, because my decoration will cover it. Right. Just get my card. Right. Glued down nicely, so that's what we're looking like so far. Right, now put the lid on that so it doesn't dry up. Now before I do anything else, I want to ink it. So I've got some frayed burlap here, so I'm going to go around with frayed burlap just to give it a more aged look. And if you don't like inking, you don't have to do this part, but I do quite like it. I'll just hold it, double it. It inks much better if it's held double. Right, it's going to go down there. Ink across there. I hope I'm still in shot. This is when I'm doing this, but I always tend to get out of shot. It's because I'm short. I keep on telling myself. I don't want to round those corners actually. Just a little bit. Get you in there, I hope. And, oh, I'm so sorry. And that in there, and I'm going to do bigger ones around the envelope top to give it a more envelope look. Right, just going to go there and go there. Right, that's going to go down there, and that's done there. Right, that looks good. Right, now I think we'll just move that out of the road, cover my ink, excuse me. Just move that and get my glue. And we will just take a nice, not very good at doing these nice thin lines, but we give it our best shot. Right, put that back in its holder. And a dry wet wipe. Right. Cool. That looks nice. I like that. Now what am I going to do? Right, I have got some bits and pieces here. My bluebirds. Right, some little flower. Whoops, put that out of the road. Have some little flowers here. Yeah, I wonder if I'm going to have them single or double. Have them double. The lighter blue one looks better. And we have those. Or will I have this one? I like this one too. Let's see, I've got some labels here. A little label there. And what else have I got? A little bit of knitting under there maybe. Take that away. No, don't want our knitting to go too high, but just like a little trellisy thing there. That looks quite cool actually. Now I can see that you're too far away, which means better move that up a bit. Now it'll come up a bit further. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's betterer. So we can have that there, this there, and a little label under there. I like that. I like that. Right, is our glue gun hot here? Oh, yes. That seems to be okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on this so that I can put that down where I want it. And I've got this terrible shake, so I want it to hang down just a little bit like that. And I will put you there. And I'll just trim off the bits that do not oops, don't get that there. Lift you up here. This has these little prongs on it and they annoy the Leo out of me. Let's see if we can just put a little bit there. Just a little bit. One thing about it, you can, if you're quick, rub it off. Right, we're liking that. Try not to get any glare on it. Right, take all the little bits away, hanging off my fingers. There's one little bit more there that it just needs to go. And you have to be very careful on your acetate, otherwise it'll buckle it. Yeah, that's okay. Right, hold this in my hand will be the best. Put that down, just tuck it under there, I think. And that's crooked, but it'll have to stay crooked. I'm liking that. Right, Now we want something on the top. Have a look at that. Wherever it says USA and it goes that way, but the bouquet goes like that. I don't want that one on that one, I don't think. What have I got here? I've got some little strips up here. I think I'll just have a look in here. It's in the little cutting time yesterday. I don't think that's too bad actually. Oops, sorry. I actually don't think that's too bad. Might just go in the middle. I don't know if I wanted to go right across, so I think we will just split it there and I'm going to go there and split it in the middle of that one and put that down there like that. Like that. I like that quite a lot. Now, where did I put my bit of paper? Here it is. I'm such a fooper. Find myself walking around doing half a job and then wandering off and doing something else, and half a job there and half a job there. I realise it's going to take a long time to, if ever, to be used to being on my own. And I'm not on my own, my sister lives with me, but without my husband. Now move over there. I like that. We need a little something down here. How about that? We have a little, seems to be very glary, but I think it's just me, my computer. Might have to play with that later. Yeah, that looks all right. We might just put a little pearl in the middle of it. Oh, I think that might be okay actually. A little one without dropping it everywhere. Yeah, I think the little one looks better. Right. See if I can stick that one back on. No, the sticky's gone off it now. Right. Now we just want something else. Something to hold our envelope shut. Box of goodies here. Some rusty and some faux rusty paper clips. I think it's a faux rusty one, that one. Do that. Set that back down there. We need a little bit of something tied onto it, don't we? Just slip that there with a little bit up so we can tie something on it. That's what it's looking like. I think I quite like that. Right, I will be back. Right, I'm back and I've got 3 bits of fabric here, or trim. A little bit of this. I'm deciding whether I'll have that one, the lace, which looks quite pretty, or this darker one. Oh, excuse me. I'm thinking I like the lace. The lace or that. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a nigger by its toe, eat squeals, let him go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Right, that's the one that's going on. Right or wrong, that's the one that's going on. And I hope my little rhyme didn't offend anybody, but that's how we used to decide when I was little, when I was young, who was going to be in and who was not when we were playing games. Oh, right, let me tie this without anointing it. Right, it can go down a bit. And this can just get chomped off. And just take a bit of the fringing off it. And that is my first one. And I'm quite happy with that. I think it looks quite lovely. Right, let's hope we're not going to be so long this time. Have this one all sorted out. Now, this one I'm going to give it a trim down because they're just a little bit long. Okay. And make sure you not cut it too short. It goes right, yeah. Just need the edges chopped off. Hopefully that. I'll just put those little bits aside because they're very good for stamping on. Right, now let's get our inking done first. Just quickly get this done. My youngest granddaughter is one who suffers with anxiety, is finding it very hard. Thursday night is always their dinner night. I saw the car pull up and then I was in the kitchen sort of setting the table and getting ready, and I walked in and I said to Glenys, did I not see the car there? She said, yeah, but it's gone again. No, she couldn't come inside. The last 2 days, 2 Thursdays that we've had dinner, she's just cried all the time, and she just couldn't cope. And then she said to her mother, tell Granny I'm sorry. And mother said to her, you have nothing to be sorry about, Granny. She said, Granny will be angry. She said, no, she won't. She understands. It's only been just over a month. It takes time, and when you're as sensitive as what Ash is, it's going to take quite a while. And she was doing so well with her anxiety and all the rest of it, and coming out more, that, no, not that one. We need to glue down our bits. Now, what did I do with my bit of paper? Right, just bring the whole book. So I had to make up 2 extra dinners, one for her to take home, mother to take home for her, and Blake, her sibling, is on afternoon shift, so I had to make a meal for them. And so Mum took home 2 meals, so that they got it, because I made what also set her off more, because when we were deciding what we were going to have, because Thursday night they always choose one of them what they're going to have the next Thursday night, and they couldn't make up their mind. I said, well, what about meatloaf? And that sort of set her off a bit, because we've had this little ongoing thing where, because while my husband was retired, he sort of helped me, and he mixed the meatloaf, because I'm short. I'm only 5'1". So standing on the bench mixing, standing by the bench mixing a meatloaf in a big bowl, I find it difficult. I manage, and I had managed for all the time that before he gave up work, but so he kept on saying, and he would want to put different things in it, like I always grate a carrot and put in it, and he'd want turnip, not turnip, parsnip, grated in it as well, so it became his meatloaf. And so as soon as I said that upset her again. So I think that's really why she just couldn't cope this time, was because we were having meatloaf and her gramps wasn't there. So, right, I think that looks better. That looks better. And the big one for around there. Get all these little bits done first, we'll be right. Now I'm just going to take a page off there. Now this one, I think, might just give it a little bit of ink, and I have got this is Victorian Velvet. Right. I think I'm just going to just have a blush a bit around. Have a little blush of it, and then I'm just going to take that off, I think, and yep, then do a tiny little bit. Now that's going to go that way, so we'll do that there, and then we'll do this side. Is that the way it's going to go? That's the way it's going to go. And just going to go there. Yeah, there. Nice. Right. Take that away from there. Bring that back. It's going to go there like that. So what have I got to go underneath this? Thought, right, I did not put anything to go underneath it. I got everything else, but I will be back. Right, I'm back. I found a little bit of napkin that I'm going to have down here, like that. A bit of that on there, like that. So I'll just get our bit of paper back, and how tall is that? That can be just trimmed down just a little bit more, just in case. Just makes it a little bit even. Turn it over, and this. Let's be careful, 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 careful. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down where I want it, more or less, like that. Hopefully, no, that is not straight. Can't even make it straight when I only do one bit. That is just pathetic. Right, down there, down across there. Get some glue on it. Right, now just let us shush that down with that. Right, now I'm going to glue you down like that. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, so other than doing that, I haven't been doing much. This weather has been beautiful. We've had beautiful spring weather, and today It is overcast, bitterly cold outside in the wind. Right, you are going to go like that. No, move over that way just a bit more, and you up a bit, like that. Near enough is good enough. Right, give it a smooth down. Give my fingers a bit of a wipe. Have a sip of my cold coffee. Oh, sorry for my noise. All right, now I have got a little piece of stuff stuck on my fingers. A piece of doily here, and I'm just going to run it over very lightly with what's on this, and hopefully I'm in shot. Just give that a little bit of wipe over so it's not white, it's a little bit pink, and that is going to go there somewhere. We just want it on, I think I want it right up to there, and just take that bit off there. So that's about that much. That's not even straight. Now I'll put that there, right down, and right down there. That fits all the way. Right, I like that. Bring my bit of paper back, and to put that there. Set that out of the road. Come back up here where I'm in shot. It's because I sat down and I moved my chair out of where I wanted it to be. That is going to go there like that. Now I have a bit of very, very coarse netting here. So I'm just going to twist it around a little bit more. It's going to curl up. So maybe I'll use it the other way, like that. That's going to go there. And then I have got a bride and groom that I thought I would have there, like that. And I'm okay with that, so I'm just going to sit that there. Just give that a bit of a trim. I don't want that hanging over a lot because it's very, very stiff. Right, get in there. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue my lady and man. Come on, get some glue out. I really know why I gave my sister this now. But anyway, I've sent my other one back. And said too big for what I'm going to be using it for anyway. Right, and that's going to go down there like that. And I moved it. And that frustrates you, but it's still there. You can still see it now. I'm going to just trim that off a little bit. I might just leave a little bit hanging over because I don't really want to cut her off. So we just have it a little bit over like that. Down a bit. No, we want to go down here a bit. Just put a little bit there. Hopefully that'll hold it. Right. Now I've got a little blush thing here, and I'm just going to see if I can just colour up her roses. In her bouquet. Yeah, just gave them a bit of colour. I like that. Right, now I think across the top we might have this. I quite like that. So I'll do that. Yep, I like that. So we'll have that there. And on this side I have got some, I have got some little heart trim here. I could trim off and have down there. Just trim one off. See how that goes there. And What else have we got? We've got flowers. Little pink flowers to go there. What does that look like? I like that. I think I like that. Now, shall I have those white? Because her gown is not really white. Or will I just see if I can get a little bit of blush on it? Why not? Why not? Just to take the whiteness off it. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I think that's still just a tiny bit long there. Right, now let's see if I can get some glue out of this gun. Right, I'm just going to hold it up to go. Come on, you. Right, now, where are you? Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, come on. It'll go cold before I get it on there. Yeah, put it in the wrong place. Covered his foot, so we'll have to cut it off further. Oh, just about cut my finger. Now that's not going to set, but I have this little trick that if I go like this, I'll cut the noise out. That softens the glue and it's down again. Right, that's what we're looking like so far. Now we're going to have this little glue here, and we're going to have a little bit of lace on it with it. That doesn't exactly go. Maybe take that away. Maybe that. Maybe that. Maybe that. I was going to have a little stamp up there, wasn't I? Maybe we could have a little stamp down here. Take there, put a little forever stamp down there and trim that down. Why not? Right, that's what we're going to do. Just put a little bit of glue on this because it's Yowch. Knew I was going to do that sooner or later. Glue myself. And it's very hot. Right, now that is going to go like that. I like that. Right, and I think we might just use a little bit of fabric glue. I'll stop using the hot glue because it's not coming out good enough for me. Right. Now we'll just put this bit up here in this back. See how far it goes. We want it from there to there. We want it, whoops, put that. Right, get the glue trim out of the way, and let's just hold you up and put you there and along to there, like that. Now this one here, how far does it go over the edge? Not very far. So what am I going to have to close it? I was going to have that, wasn't I? I think I might think of a closure later, but I think that as we're on 42 minutes. Oh my goodness, I've been fluffing around for that long. Right, let me see. And this one, and my example. Get all that out of the road. I'll put those two up the top like that. Might just have to have a little little one just to close it. Now, not that one, and this one. Let me see, if I go over the edge there, will that just hold it down the edge? Let me see. Yeah, so I'll find something to tie on it there. Maybe a little bit of, no, not that lace. Any other lace here? Not that. That's blue. That's mauve, but there's mauve in there, so that might just be okay. I'll just cut a bit of that. Yes. Whoops, knocking over my glue. Those up there. See if I can get this through here with my shaky fingers that have got more shaky as I've gone on. I'm sorry for all this booping. Pull it tight. I might just shorten it a bit more, but put those two up there. Those two there. There's that one there. And just slip it back just a little bit up like that. So thank you for being with me, for putting up with my bumbling my way through my videos. I'm very happy with those. So thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.